How's that? Oh, higher. Hang on. There. There. Perfect. Excellent. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Meejah.
Meejah.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Meejah channel. I'm your host, William Hugh, with you once again. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the dark arts of video framing and how to compose the perfect picture like a pro using something called the rule of thirds. Now, it's not really a rule, more a sort of guideline. But like all rules, it's okay to break it once you know why you're breaking it. But if you stick to the rule of thirds, you'll get it right about 90% of the time. So result! So what is the rule of thirds? Well, it was a principle discovered hundreds of years ago by the artists of old, and it's been adopted since by photographers and by cinematographers to produce the perfect framing. Now, the rule of thirds basically divides the canvas or screen into thirds horizontally and vertically, producing a grid like this. Now, you may have noticed grids like this overlaid on camera viewfinders. Now, when I first saw this grid on a camera viewfinder, I thought it was there to help me centralise the subject by putting it in the little square in the middle. No, 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 no! You see, the artists of old discovered that pictures were much more pleasing when vertical elements of the picture, like trees, fell along these lines here, whilst horizontal elements, like the horizon for example, fell along these lines here. And they found it was even more pleasing when something fell along the intersection of two of these lines. Take this old landscape for example. You can see that the main tree is in alignment with this vertical line, while the horizon is in alignment with this horizontal line. And that's the rule of thirds. And here's another example using a simple holiday snap of a boat on a canal. Now, the usual tendency is to slap the boat, the subject, bang in the middle of the picture like this. But a professional photographer would be more likely to use the rule of thirds and align the boat on the junction of the two grid lines like this, which also neatly aligned the bridge with the top horizontal line, producing a much more pleasing effect. The rule of thirds works just as well with human subjects. And once again, the tendency when shooting something like this is to put your presenter bang in the middle of the screen, like this. But professional cinematographers are more likely to align the subject's nearest eye on the cross between the vertical line and the top horizontal line, like this. And you'll probably notice this framing technique in every film and documentary you'll see from now on. So there you go, that's how easy it is to compose like a pro using the rule of thirds. So don't just sit there, get your camera out and start composing. And I'll see you next time, here on the Meejah channel. Oh.
Meejah.